Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. It's been a long time since the last video I made, so I would like to say welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited today because I'm going to talk about two things in this video. The first, I'm going to talk about self-introduction, and the second one, I'm going to talk about my role as an English teacher at SMK Setia Bhakti Cilawu. Alright, but wait a minute. Before that, would you like to hit the subscribe button, please? Alright, thank you. And then please allow me to speak in English because I want to practice my English. But if you don't speak English, don't worry because I provide the Indonesian caption over here. Okay, so let's jump into the first thing. So let me introduce myself. My name is Asri Ainun. You can call me Miss Asri or Miss Aci. So, I have been teaching since 2019 and now I am working as an English teacher at SMK Setia Bhakti Cilawu. Besides, I teach also at BLC Garut. It is one of the English courses in Cilawu Garut. So if you want to level up your English skills, so you can enroll yourself or you can find some activities of adult classes and also kids classes on the Instagram at BLC Garut. Alright, so let's move on into the next one. At SMK Setia Bhakti Cilawu, I teach two classes. The first is 10th graders and the second is 10th graders. The first is 10th graders. In 10th graders, I did a diagnostic test and the result was showing that my students were still struggling on how to pronounce some English words, how to write English words as well. So that's why in my class I focus on speaking and a little bit in writing. In 10th graders, there are 6 chapters. The first chapter is talking about greeting and self-introduction, and then for the second chapter, it's talking about number, how to ask prices, and about telling time. And then for the third chapter, it's talking about daily activities. So students are expected to be able to tell their daily activities. And for the fourth chapter, it will be talking about describing people, things, and places. And then for the fifth chapter, it will be discussing about asking for help and giving instructions. And for the last chapter, students will be learning about short dialogues in real life communication. And for the 12th graders, there are 6 chapters because they are prepared for applying jobs. So, in the first chapter, we are discussing about expression in daily communication, especially greeting and also introduction. And for the second chapter, we'll be talking about application letter and also CV. And for the third chapter, we'll be talking about job interview. And students will be learning about the interview itself, and then we'll be having some simulations and learn how to answer the interview questions. And the next one, which is the fourth chapter, we'll be talking about narrative text, and the next one will be about procedure text, and the last one, which is the sixth, will be talking about exposition text. Besides being an English teacher at SMK Setia Bhakti, I also the person that is in charge for holding activities at English Club. So in English Club, we have got themes in each month. So for the example, in September, we have got daily routine, and then for example, in October, we have got expressing vacations. So, in each week of the month will be some different activities. For example, the first week we'll be talking about vocabulary profiling related to the theme, and then for the second week we'll be having some conversation practice, and for the third we'll be having games, and then for the fourth week we'll be having creative week. So it's for developing their creativity, like having cooking class or sing along and etc. And then every Saturday night we have also an online event on our WhatsApp group. So it's called night reading. In night reading, the students will be given text, and then they have to read aloud, and then they have to record themselves and send it to the WhatsApp group so that we can know about their pronunciation and also their reading abilities, because that activity is expected to help students developing their pronunciation skill and also their reading abilities. Okay, so probably that's all for the video. Thank you for watching until the end. If you have got any question, you can type on the comment box below, or you can find my Instagram at @asriainun. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.